So we can go ahead and go with the meeting. So it looks like it's about 5:08, 5:09. So we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. And the first thing on business is approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Does anybody have any questions on the minutes?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from the last meeting.
I second that motion.
Okay, I do have one question.
Oh, okay.
And Tian, you may be able to answer that because I think it's important for us today. If we look at the schedule of what we recommended at our last meeting for the two parks, one is the McKeon Park and one is the Jenkins Park. We know the 11,375 going to the Jenkins Park. We know exactly what that's going for. It's outlined there as the backstop removal, seed, fertilizer, and the playground. So that's 11,375. When we go to the McKeon Park, there were $148,301 eligible, of which we only recommended 55,623. I think when we do that, it'd be nice to break it down on exactly what parts of that we were recommending to approve.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, so do you by chance have that? Because that may come into play today.
Give me 1 minute, okay, Les?
Okay.
I do have that. Let's see. All right. Not the smoothest way, but can you guys see that right there?
No,
I can't see it, but just,
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
sorry.
Yeah, the only thing I can see is your inbox.
Okay, let me go ahead and move that. All right. So in the the top left of the spreadsheet.
Yeah, yep,
We have for the McKeon Park.
yep,
We eliminated the paving and the pavilion.
okay,
So the items that were funded were the basketball court resurfacing, the lighting, and the playscape for the total of $55,623.
good, okay. That's good. Can we have, for both of those parks, the Jenkins Park and the McKeon Park, can we put that into the minutes? Specifically what we're asking to be, we're recommended to be funded, that way it's not it's pretty clear what
Yep.
our discussion was and where we ended up.
So amend the minutes to include the details.
Yeah, so we can either approve it with an amended, or we can wait until the next meeting after we see them to approve them. What's the pleasure of the members?
I will make a motion that we enter it as an amended item at this meeting.
Second. Second that motion.
Okay, is there any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposition? Any abstentions? Hearing none, it's approved unanimously. Thank you, everybody. The next on the committee, we probably should have, let me get back to it, on the agenda. We did receive the one communication, so I think on the agenda we could because the letter was it was sent out to the members from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. That was received by the committee that showed the change in our funding.
Yep.
So if we could on the agenda add in communications and put in the memo that we received from United States Department of Housing and Urban Development dated May 13th, 2021 that was sent out to the committee. That shows a change in our funding. We can get
That's
allocation.
$15,000.
What's that?
That's in the approximately in the area of $15,000.
I still couldn't hear you, Tucker. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's in approximately in the area of $15,000.
Yeah, the exact number was, what was it? Tian, do you have that real handy?
It's 15,328.
15,328. Okay. Okay, so next on the agenda is allocation of revised planning year 47, 2021 to 2022 funding. Everybody should have the list of items either in the minutes or what Tiana just put up on the screen as far as qualification items. So we have $15,328 more to spend on the items that were applied for. So at this point,
So Les, this is Kathy.
yes,
I'd like to take the 20% for admin off of that. So that would be 3,000 more to admin.
exactly, or
Roughly.
So you're doing $12,328.
Right.
that'd be 3,065.60.
Yeah, I'm just saying 3,000 just to make it easy.
3,000? Okay,
Yeah.
so that'll give us
Yeah.
$12,328 to spend.
All right.
Okay,
I'd like to make a that this is Tucker Braddock speaking. A great deal of deliberation has gone into all of these numbers to come up with that magical number that they were all looking for. It's great that we have more money coming in than what we had anticipated. I'd like to make a motion that the $15,328 be used for property rehabilitation and code compliance. And that will balance what we're looking for.
That will what? Try,
That will balance the number that we're looking for. Otherwise, we're just Mickey Mousing 1,000 here and 1,000 there. What's the point of that?
So Tucker, and actually, so this is Gemma. Just a quick question with regards to what you just said. I would agree with it. I think though that with Kathy's interjection, that wouldn't be 15,000, but rather it'd be 12, because 3 of it would be applied immediately to administration. Is that correct, Kathy?
That's correct, Gemma.
Okay, so basically,
Yep.
so then it would be 12 applied to applied.
Yep, 12,328 according to Tucker's motion.
And there was, if I may just add, there was a comment at the last meeting, I believe, how the property rehabilitation money was going out very quickly. And
That's correct.
I can see us solving the problem without changing all of these numbers around. And that would be my motion.
well, yeah, we're really not ready for a motion. I'd like to have everybody tune in on a discussion first before we immediately
Okay.
go to having to vote to something. I'd like to hear from the rest of the members on what their thoughts are. And then we will entertain a motion once we let everybody speak, if we could do that.
Sure, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
This is Gemma. I would tend to agree with Tucker. I had thought of this previously. I think that property rehabilitation code compliance would be a very good place to push that funding, considering you can't offer more funding than what somebody has asked. And I think the other applications where we have reduced funding have been for a good, well thought out reason. So in any case, another reason why I also really appreciate how property rehab and code compliance is handled is because they use, if I'm not mistaken, lead abatement as a match. And it's just a nice use of sort of cross-funding to extend the programs and basically get more bang for the buck and allow essentially more assistance to be provided by using 2 different funding streams in that way.
Okay. Great. Thank you. And Mark, do you have anything you want to add in on that, or?
No, I think just really listening to how this is shaken out and agree.
Okay. Okay. And I guess to do that, the original application was 225. We gave 261. And we'd add another 12,300 to that. So I guess we need to ask Kathy if she would be able to spend that money if she got it.
Yeah, I don't see any issue with being able to spend it. We're lagging on some applications right now for the lead program, but once those pick up again, that money goes pretty quickly now.
Okay, great. And I do agree with the idea to give it to property rehab, and part of that is because every time we go through funding and we need a little bit more money, the community development office always gives up a little of their money just so we can balance our numbers. So we appreciate that. So I get because of that, I guess you get the benefit of this one, which is great. I think
That'll be good. Yeah.
yeah, well deserved because of what you've done to help us balance our numbers over the last few years. We really appreciate that. So. Okay, so I guess if there's no other discussion, we will entertain a motion. So, Tucker, if you want to go ahead and state the motion again.
Sure, thank you. A motion to utilize the money that has been awarded to us, the City of Norwich, in the amount of $15,328, which will come out to it without the admin. I'm getting this very complicated. $12,328.
Right.
I would make a motion that be applied to property rehabilitation code compliance.
And I'd like to second that motion.
Okay, so we have a motion on the table in a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, it passed unanimously. Thank you, everybody. And with that, there's really nothing else on the agenda. Is there, Tian or Kathy, is there anything else we need to, that's come up since the agenda was written?
Nope, that was it. Fortunately, this had not yet gone to the council, so, you know, HUD does this. It's the second time they've done it to us, and it's very expensive once we put this in the newspaper to make the changes. So I'm just
Yeah,
glad, you know,
right.
that we hadn't gone through that. So, no, that's about it. I just really appreciate everybody being able to get together so quickly, you know, so that we can move this forward. And I'll be back in the office on Monday.
Oh, good, good. So you're rehabilitating good then?
Yep, it'll be 4 weeks to the day on Monday, and I'll be back in the office.
Wow.
That's
So,
good to hear.
yeah. So that's all good.
Make a
Okay.
motion to adjourn.
Okay, yeah, so anybody have anything else? Okay, so we do have a motion to adjourn, and we have a second?
I will second that.
And any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, abstentions? Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you for a meeting today. We really appreciate that. Went very smooth, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Take care, everyone.
Good night.
Here.
Aye.
Bye now.